Hey guys, sorry the power just went off. I'm just waiting for some people to join in. Oh my god. Is anyone there? Oh, hi. Sorry, my power just went off, and that's why I got disconnected from my live. Extremely sorry for that. I'm extremely sorry. Seriously, it's a bit embarrassing, but what to do? My power just went, and it came back again. Okay, so I think where okay, I was about to tell that how you can create this mixed media panel using ground paste. Hi Reni, I'm so sorry for this embarrassing moment because my power just fluctuated. It just went off, and uh, I was not having any power backup at that time. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just show you quickly how you can achieve the rustic look using this ground texture paste. Okay, so first we will create our composition here. Hi Gauri, hi Unnati, hi Shweta. Thanks a lot for understanding, Unnati. Okay, so here I have some gears with me, and I'll just place them randomly. I'm not trying to make similar, I mean kind of similar, but not exactly same, because I don't have exactly same gears. So just first arrange your composition like however you want. So okay, this is our base layer. I'm using heat gun to glue these gears onto the panel. Okay, and don't worry if some glue you can see through. You can just I mean it will add another texture on your project too, so don't worry about the extra glue here. Okay, and again, so this is my first layer of composition. Yes, sorry, I forgot to mention you can also use gel medium, but here the gel medium will take little bit time, so that's why I'm using glue gun. But we have gel medium as well. It's in matte finish and one is glossy finish. So in this I have used gel medium because I created this project day before yesterday, so I had enough time with me to play with my uh, I mean to let it dry naturally, but now in live it's bit impossible to uh, let it dry naturally, so that's why I'm using heat gun. Okay, and we will also build another layer of these gears like we have, like you can see here, so that way it will look nice composition, or else it doesn't look good when if you only put this much of gears on it. So just gears or whatever embellishment you're using for your background. So always try to layer up the things so that way it looks good as well. So one say here, and one here. Okay, and where else we can add? Just add one here. Just be careful while using heat gun. I got burned lot of time because of this heat gun. So okay, one maybe here. Oops. Okay, I think these are enough. And for the focal point, I'm using this mold casting, but you can use anything for focal point. So I think it's looking bit okay, so this one will add here. Let's add it here, and I'll add this circle MDF shape on this. I feel it's a bit empty space here. Okay, so you can just play along and play around with your supplies, and you can just add embellishment until and unless you're happy with the outcome. So I never plan my project. I always like to go with the flow, because whenever I plan my project, it won't happen like that. So that's why I never plan my project. Okay, so one is here. Okay, so I think it's okay here. And for the focal point, I'm adding this MDF circle. Now see here, I have used this mold casting as a focal point, so I'll use here, but you can also use choose this one or just go with this one. So any you can just decide what focal point you want. Also this one. So this is how it will look. It will look nice if you add any kind of a focal point, but as of now I'm using this one. Okay, so yeah, guys, do share this video. We just lost the connectivity few time before, so just okay, so I'm happy with this. So you can see it's not similar, but it's kind of I mean doesn't make much difference here. So this is the composition we have make. Now to create this rustic look, sorry for my messy hand. So to create this rustic look, I have used black granite texture paste, because this texture paste have very nice granular things in it. Black granite, actual granite things in it, so it will be easier for me. I mean, also, I mean, it will be easier to create this kind of a rustic look. Okay, now to apply this paste, I'm not using palette knife. I'll just take a stiff brush, I mean the brush which has hard bristle, so that it will just pick up the granules, and it will be helpful for us to spread it on the canvas, sorry, on the project. So just take like this and just spread. So take enough amount of uh, paste in your brush, so that, so like this. So just dip the brush, and it will just lift some granules onto the bristle, and it will be helpful for us to spread it on. Look at this. And as I said earlier, when it dries completely, it will be completely black. The effect is completely black, and also little bit of shine you will get. I also want some rustic look on this gear, so I am applying this texture paste onto the uh, here gears as well. Thank you so much, Sweta. So little bit, not much. We just, I like here and there. Okay, not on this casting, just here and there, little bit. So mixed media is very easy, and when you we have this kind of a supplies, then it will be more easy. I mean, it will be more easier for us to create mixed media project, because this as I said, this texture paste are really unique, and no one has this texture paste like this, like I mean, it's not artificial, it has natural ingredient. So the main ingredient is natural. Okay, so okay, so I think I am happy with this. And to add more texture, like here you can see bit heavy texture, okay, like this. So for that I have used spring, what you can say this, okay, sprinkle glitz. So for that I have used sprinkle glitz. So this is also one of the amazing product to create texture on your project. So these two product go like really complement each other when you are looking for rustic home decor or project. So I'll just finish here. Okay, and now what I will do, I'll also add the sprinkle glitz somewhere here. So for that purpose I am using gel medium, because it will nicely hold these tiny granules. Okay, so just apply some. So wherever you want this sprinkle glitz, just apply there, and sprinkle some of these sprinkle glitz over. Okay, that's it. uh, so just where is the, okay, just take, so that it will be easier for me to lift this glitz. Just sprinkle little amount, not much. So we don't want too much of layer of this glit, and little bit here. Okay, so look at this. And when it dries completely, like this matte medium and this everything, this paste and everything, when it dries completely, I have just cover it using black gesso. So to just uh, save our time, I already made this one. So I have covered entire project using black gesso. Okay, and now I'll show you how you can color this. So I'll just keep this aside, and this is how it looks when you apply black gesso and it dries completely. and my camera is again out of focus. Are you getting clear picture, guys? The video is clear, right? Just let me know. Okay, so to get a rustic look here, I have used very few chalk paints. Okay, and this sprinkle mist chestnut, because I wanted to have dark shade as well. So I'll just take out a little bit of chalk paint here. Thanks a lot, Megan. Thank you so much for joining, Megan. I'll just squeeze some paint, chalk paint, and I want lighter shade as well. Okay, and using a flat brush, I'll just color this. I mean, to get a rustic look, I'll apply this chalk paint. Okay, it's completely dried, and now I'll just apply this chalk paint around here. So wherever you want to show shading, just go for darker shade, and to lighten it up, use some water and some another shade of chalk pen. This one is bit lighter shade. So I'll also sprinkle some chestnut sprinkle mist, so that it will get mixed with the chalk paint, and I will have shaded look as well. So just sprinkle. Okay, and now I'll start applying the chalk paint. Sorry. So little bit here. So just dilute your paint with some plain water, so that it will get sprayed with this texture and everything, and we will have nice rustic look. Right now it's looking dull, so but just be with me and I won't let you down. So okay, so like with only two shades are needed. So wherever the sprinkle mist pigment is there, this is getting reacted with the mix and creating very nice shade here. Again some of this here. I'm just working little bit fast than usual, because I don't want this video to go, oh, oops. Okay, nothing to worry about. Little bit here, and use bit old brush, because we have bit too much texture going around here, and the soft bristle brush will not work. So just use a hard bristle brush and flat one. Yes, and you can also use chroma burst, but for this I was looking for something matte finish, so that's why I use chalk paint, but I will surely try with chroma burst sometime. So just thanks a lot, Pooja. And you can see I'm taking bit too much of water, because I want this pigment to dilute little bit, so that's why. And again little bit on this. Okay, and here little bit. just sprinkle little amount of uh, sprinkle mist, little, not much. Thank you. Okay, and little bit here. So wherever I want depth and the rust effect too much, I am applying darker shade there. As of now we don't have this mold, but hope we can bring this for you guys in future. So I think I have covered entire project. So now I'll just use heat gun to speed up the drying process little bit, because it will take much longer if I don't use heat gun, and I don't have another project to show highlighting effect. So I'll just speed up the process using heat gun, and you will see that matte finish. Sorry for the noise, little bit more. And I'll also add little bit, because it looking a bit dull to me, little bit of a lighter shade of chalk paint. Not much, very little amount of chalk paint on the sides of the gears, so that it will look bit highlighted. Thank you so much. Shubha, this is not a crafting heat gun. This is available in hardware shop. So that heat gun I am using, because it has a bit more power than normal crafting heat tool. So little bit here on this casting, and again I'll speed up the drying process. So you can see how nice matte finish I am getting here. Just a little bit more. Okay, and now I'll also add this chalk paint to give little bit of patina effect. Again, take a clean brush. So to apply this, I'm using round brush. So, and this chalk paint shade will surely add patina effect. So that's why I'm using this shade. Just a little amount of here and there, not everywhere. Just little amount of. Oops. Okay. So just little amount of, and the paint is still wet, so it just picking up that color as well, and it will give very nice uh, shading as well. So I'm not much worry about that. So now to highlight it, just hold your brush like this and just do highlighting. I mean, just run around the dimensional part. So the dimensional part will just get raised little bit. Hi Gundeep, so happy to have you here. Just a little amount of highlighting. So you can see as I'm doing dry brushing, so the whatever the dimensional part is there, it's getting highlighted. And don't take too much of paint, just a little amount of paint, and very with light hand just run on the dimensional part. So just a little bit more, so you can see how the textures are coming out. A little bit more. So achieving rustic look using very few materials is very easy. You just have to just follow this process and buy some of these chalk pen from our web store, and you're good to go for creating your rustic look. And main ingredient sorry, main product, don't forget to buy this one as well, black granite. So because I wanted to have bit extra texture, that's why I use that one, black granite texture paste, a little bit on this as well. Now what I will do, I'll apply a metallic paint as well using same dry brush technique, so it will just enhance the look little bit. So okay, I'll not overdo this thing here. Okay, so look at this is how it's looking as of now. Yes Ramishta, just give it a try and don't forget to share your project with us. Okay, I'll just try this little bit. Okay, and now what I will do to get this finishing, I will apply what paint is this, metallic paint. Okay, so just a second, I was not looking for this shade. Okay, so I am looking for bronze shade and I'm not finding it. Just be with me guys for 2 seconds. Oh, where I kept that. So we have amazing range of this shimmer paint as well, shimmer paint and metallic paint. So I'm just looking for the shade. I kept it here, I don't know where I kept again. Okay, so what I will do, I'll as of now I'll go with this shade because I'm not able to find my another shade, so nothing to worry about. Okay, so what I will do, I'll try this both the shades together. This one is holiday gold. Okay, and this one is intense copper. So I will try to get this kind of highlighting using both the shades here. We do have this gold color, but I am not able to find that color right now. Okay, take a clean brush, not this big, just a small brush. Okay, and take little amount of paint on it. Shikha, it's not necessary that you have to use this mold. You can use anything as a focal point, like you can use any chipboard thing as well. So okay, so I am loving this highlight as well. So just take a little amount of uh, metallic paint and apply it using dry brush technique. Very light pressure, with very light pressure. And again the dimensional part will get highlighted using this, and adding metallic to rustic finish also complement its look. Just a little bit, I'll just try to mix this as well. Just a little amount of paint on your brush and highlight wherever you want. So right now I am highlighting the gears edges and wherever the texture is. So I'll just quickly show you. Shikha, you can use this kind of chipboard as well for your focal point. So it's not necessary that you have to use this mold or anything, or this kind of a mold casting also available in market. So you can always buy that as well. No, Isha, it's not a canvas, it's a MDF panel. So this kind of a MDF panel I'm using. But yes, it can be used, I mean, this mixed media can be done on canvas as well. Just little bit on the focal point. So you can see no difference, like only little amount of difference. Okay, so again just take little amount of paint and apply it using dry brush technique. Little bit here and there on this textural part. So see, so you can see the difference when we are applying this paint using dry brush technique. So it surely complement the project. So sorry for that. I'm still learning like how to organize life. So just bear with me if any mistake happen, just okay. So I think I'm done here, because sometimes what happen, like we are doing, I mean, just because we like the effect, we just overdo the things, and then it will just ruin our entire project. So I'll not do that. I'll just I think I should stop here. So look at this. So this is how it looks. Do you like this project, guys? And it's very easy, like using very few things we have achieved this rustic look. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. So quickly I'll again show you what those who have missed. I'll show you the texture paste swatches we have done. Oops. Oh, thank you. Okay, so these swatches which we done in live, these are still wet, so I'll not show this. I'll show you the which one was completely dried. So these are the uh, swatches which I have done earlier. So this one is black granite again, and this one is a glass bead texture gel. So you can see it just reflect. Okay, and this one is natural desert. So each and every texture paste is different from each other, so it's not like these are ground base means same. No, these are all different, and main ingredient is natural. So this one is ice and snow. So again I'll just glue this, and our beautiful tag will be ready. So these are the swatches of this, and another one is white sand and mud brown. So these are the 5 ground texture paste we expression craft just launched, and this one is glass beads gel medium. So when it's dries completely, it will be transparent. So I kept this for drying. It's not completely dried yet, so I can speed up the process. I mean, you can also speed up the drying process using heat gun, but I don't want to do that using heat gun. I'll just let it dry naturally. So this one is almost dry. Look at this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this live, and I'm so sorry that this live got disconnected because of my power failure. uh Shubha, if you I mean, even if you miss, this live video will be available soon, like within half an hour, so you can watch that. And whatever project sorry whatever doubt you have, just message us and we will love to clear that out. I have also make this using ice and snow texture paste, and I have to color the project. I have used chroma burst, and here on this I also sprayed some ice and snow texture paste. Okay, and this one I have created using this texture paste and crackle medium, and the one which I'm trying, this one is still in process, so I will upload the finish project picture soon, so you can use this. Okay, my motto was just to let you know that you can use this texture paste on any surface, not only like MDF or paper. You can use this on glass as well, and this one I have kept here, so you can use like this. So I have mix I mean, here I have applied texture paste, and here, sorry, crackle paste, and here a natural desert paste. So I will post all the pictures soon. So just sorry, so just stay tuned for that, and I think I should finish this live. And thank you so much for joining in, and don't forget to follow us, like our page, and do invite your friends to like our page as well. and I will be back. Till then, bye bye, take care, and happy crafting. Bye. uh what you are saying, Shramishta? For wood, do we need it to use? Yes, you can use primer before using this texture paste, or else you can directly apply this texture paste. Because on this MDF panel, I didn't use primer. I directly applied this black granite texture paste, and then after that I applied black gesso. So you can use directly this, you can use this paste directly, so I don't think the priming is necessary, but if you want then you can also do that. Okay, Joe, so just try and let me know. I'll just finish this live, and thank you so much guys. Bye, take care.